Welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing along with series 20 for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and this is from Miss Carrie at misscarriecreations.com. And I'm going to do these two pictures of my youngest, and I'm going to use my counterfeit kit challenge, and I am going to do this layout. Yay! So I pulled out this grid that's pink from my kit, and it is from Echo Park. And then I pulled out this piece of paper from the 6x6 paper pad from the Teen Girl from Echo Park, because there's these cute little squares that I can use. And so I'm going to use these cut parts in the bottom with these almost 2x2s in place of what is probably a picture in the, or 4 pictures in the sketch. And then I'm going to use these two of my daughter learning how to whistle. So I cut a piece of the pink here and a piece for the top there, and then I decide it's going to be too short here in a minute, but that's okay. I will fix that. So, nope. I should have done a bigger bit, but I'm like, okay, what does it look like when I get the pictures on? Cut my pictures down a little bit because you don't need all of the background there. And I'm like, yeah, that's okay, but there's a lot of white space now, so oh well. And so I'm gonna use my washi. So I pulled out my washi. There's this striped orange and white or clear, and it's gonna go on my white and above and below this pink piece, and then just above the top pink piece. And that uses up a little bit more of that white space, and it ties in the orange of that awesome card and some of the orange that are in those cut aparts, and I like it. So that goes away. This is going to go on top. I'm like, yep, no, I totally do want it on top. Those are going to go there. This is definitely going to go here. And then this is going to go there. I'm like, yep, that looks pretty good. And then I did pull out that washi. I am going to use that washi. And then I remembered that I needed to refill my glue because it was being really hard to come out, and I figured that it was needing just to be refilled, and oh, did it ever, and now it works. This is the art glitter glue that I put in my Sweet Petunia, and I cleaned out the nozzle, and it's all good to go now. Yay! So, and then I decided I was going to pop this up on foam, and I should have probably done that other pink piece too then, but I don't, but I wish I did, but that's okay. Not a big deal. So this is going to go on, and it's going to go on so crooked. Like, I'm like, yep, I can line this up. That's okay. And on, and oh, so crooked. So I use my T-square because I'm like, is it really that crooked? Oh, it's so crooked. So I'm going to pull it off, and I don't actually rip the paper. Look, it came off. And then I'm going to have an epiphany. So I have some magnets from my Glassboard Studio, and I always have trouble holding onto my T-square and putting the thing down with both hands because you can't do both. But my magnets hold it in place. Did you see that? They hold it in place. Oh, what an epiphany. So you'll probably see me do that if I don't forget. But it was so worked really well. And then those are the pictures. There we go. Take a look around. I've got this washi that was in my kit, and it's got some of the colors that are definitely in those cut aparts too. And it just has a little bit of gold on it that says hello. So this is going to go in place of the stitching that's on, or the little border piece, I guess it looks like, on Miss Carrie's layout for the sketch. And I'm going to put a piece of it up here too, because why not? It's my layout, I can. And so that looks pretty good. I'm okay with that. I'm going to get these down. I'm going to count 5 squares in and do that. Awesome. You are totally awesome is what that one says. This one says with all the emojis, express yourself. The one with the triangle says make today count. And then that pink one up at the top says love life on your own terms, which this kid totally does and always has and probably always will. So then I decided I need to back my photos. So taking a look, and then this pink looks almost red on screen, but it is the same pink as the darker pink in the collection. So, and then I thought for a little moment that I'd back it with the orange too, but the orange is not quite the right orange and I didn't want to go digging some more. So just the black and the pink, which works really well. And using my glue because my tape runners that I got are upstairs and I don't have them yet. Which is fine. The glue works just fine. It just sometimes has a little bit more movement before I'm done. But so you can see me like readjust my photos with where I want it to just by pushing them around, which is totally okay. It just something I have to be aware of as I'm doing it. I am going to rough up both of the edges on these because I thought that would look good. And these two photos look almost the same, but they are not quite. You can tell with where the kiddo's eyelids are because she's looking down at her lips, trying to see herself whistle, which was pretty cute. But I did not put that in the journaling, but it is cute. And you can see it when you see it, and she will know when she looks at it, and that's the only person who has to know. So then scuffing some more. I'm going to get these on. They're going to overlap like the photos were overlapped in the sketch. Mine are more square-ish instead of overlapping 4x6s, which is totally cool. And then this is going to go up here, and it could be the title. I'm going to use the title as my journaling. That's going to go down in that white box for the cut apart, but it doesn't really matter. And I got a little bit of foam and then foam underneath that piece. And then I'm just going to write my journaling, learning how to whistle, XOXOXO, because why not? And then I decided I needed some more purple. So I'm going to do some villainous purple distress ink in some splatter. And I like that. And then I'm just going to let it dry for a minute, do a tiny bit of cleanup. I didn't even take the piece off for the plastic yet. That's okay. You get the point of it. And there will be a close-ups here that you can see. And so I'm going to let you see the little ones at the bottom, which are super cute. Aren't those cute? And then some of the splatter and that kind of thing. I will have a Miss Carrie linked below. I also will have the 30 Days of Sketches Christy's Beautiful Life Series 20 playlist as well, and the Counterfeit Kit Challenge Facebook and blog. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate you. If you liked my video, I would appreciate that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would really appreciate you being here. Thanks to all the new subscribers, and have yourself a wonderful day.